What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 72 of the podcast. I can't believe I got canceled yet. Today, I have a special guest from high school. Crazy. Western Guilford days. We have Carmoni Marks, or the Instagram is TheXSRGN. Yep. What does that stand for?
The surgeon.
The surgeon. I'm retarded because I did not know that. That's odd. Bro, your life has been crazy since high school. A little bit, yeah. You started cutting hair, and from the likes of things, what I've followed you and kind of seen you cut is like you cut the whole fucking roster of the Hornets, apparently, pretty much. A little bit of the Greensboro Swarm with LiAngelo or LiAngelo. Lil Baby, which was crazy. Pierre.
Yep.
That was crazy. Pierre Thomas, if you guys don't know, CEO of Quality Control, who I believe has a who's it? Migos, just about everybody ever. Yeah, dude. When did you start cutting hair?
I started in 2018, I want to say.
Oh, so it wasn't even like right after high school.
No, I've only been cutting for like 4 or 5 years.
Wait, so what did you do after high school first?
So, you know, I was playing basketball in high school. I was a pretty big time player in high school.
Bro, you were. You and Khalil were probably the best players to come out of that high school. Low key, very low key.
For sure. We did that. So me and Khalil, we both actually ended up going to G-Tech for 2 years. Okay. So I played there my first year, and then my second year I was playing, and, you know, I was kind of thinking of a way to make some money while I was being a full-time student, full-time college basketball player.
So you were doing the cutting while?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so. Did you take the barber school in Greensboro?
Yes.
The one off Wendover or the?
Wendover.
Wow. Yep. See, I have some barber friends, so I kind of know the whole scene. That's crazy, bro. Do you cut in the shop more nowadays?
No, I'm all freelance.
Oh,
everything I do is strategic. We'll get into that more.
Bro, that's crazy. So, playing basketball, being a student athlete, and learning how to cut hair at the same time. Yep. How'd you manage your time?
Man, whenever I wasn't doing schoolwork or playing basketball,
it was just cutting hair.
Yeah, watching YouTube videos, learning this and that.
When you were starting, did you find like most of your clients, like, did you cut your friends' hair more than anything, or?
It was my teammates.
Oh, your teammates, bro?
Yeah, so to me, everything was strategic. I just, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to people's hair, you just got to find one person that'll let you practice.
That's
true. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's with a lot of things though. Yeah. Like any skill trade, it's kind of like that.
Yep. So my whole idea was just to get one person. You know what I'm saying? If I do good on that one person, somebody else will see it.
Damn, that's
crazy.
You know
what I'm saying? So if I didn't mess it up and somebody else seen it, they'd be like, oh, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else might give me a try because they see that I'm pretty decent at it. You know what I'm saying? So
2018, you started. You just started cutting hair. You're in school, playing basketball, all that stuff. When did it start picking up? Like, at what year, what point did you start noticing, oh, my God, like, people are actually requesting me, like, becoming more?
Oh, it took off instantly.
It took off instantly?
Instantly.
Okay, so give me this trajectory. So 2018, you're cutting your teammates' hair first.
Yeah.
And then your teammates, I'm assuming, told people?
Yeah. So actually, 2018, that was I already played my 2 years at Guilford Tech. So I was actually helping coach that year. And I was just going to get my associate's degree. So the players on that team, I knew one of them. He's my guy. And I knew his idea on hair was just, you know, if you mess it up, it'll grow back. You know what I'm saying?
That's mad chill. So not everybody's like that.
I asked the first person, and he was the first person, and he was just like, yeah, we can do it. So I had already bought the clippers. I'm like, okay, I'm artistic, so I know what stuff is supposed to look like. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know the ins and outs and whatnot. So I'm like, all right, all I need him to do is say yes. So I cut his hair, took a picture of it. I sent it to my barber at the time.
Okay.
And he seen it, and he was like,
you got talent.
Is this your first time ever cutting hair? Wow. I'm like, yeah. And he told me, he was like, this is what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I just kind of took it and ran with it. And once everybody else seen, you know, what I did, they was like, okay, he knows what he's doing.
So from that one person, other teammates?
Other teammates.
And then,
okay. So I'm a basketball player.
Right.
I associate with all the basketball players in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I just needed one person to see it. Got him. Next person seen it. Yo, can you cut me? Boom, boom, boom. So now I'm cutting that whole team, the whole GTCC team.
Shit. And this is all done in like what? Like at their places? Do you go there?
I was going anywhere and everywhere.
So you have like a kit you bring with you?
I got a kit. I'm going wherever.
Oh my God, dude, this
cutting
is crazy.
In the YMCA bathrooms, whatever.
But we need to get you to like LA or something, or New York or something like that, bro. That gotta be that gotta be an end goal.
Trust me,
because that's where the celebs are, and that's where the money's at. So then after that, at what point were you getting to like the like pro athletes?
The first year.
Wow. What?
The first year.
Who was your first? Like your first pro? Because you cut a lot of pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I've seen.
My first was Todd Withers. He played at Northeast.
That's crazy.
And he was with the Pistons G League team, and you know they had came back into town.
Don't you believe this is like God's plan almost? Because like
Absolutely.
you playing basketball,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then cutting hair gave you all the connections
I used it to
you
my
needed.
advantage. Like I said,
crazy.
everything was strategic. I used it to my advantage.
But there's a lot of people in this world, and it's in as we get older, because you're about the same age as me. I think you graduated
26.
what? You're 26, so I'm 25. So you were just a year up from me. As we get older, I start noticing like there's not everybody that thinks like us, like or anything like us. Like even me and you probably think separately, but everybody, someone who could be in your position, who just started cutting hair, might have not seen that opportunity of like, oh, let's make this a business thing.
Might not have drew the connection.
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people are afraid of that too, and reaching out and like all that stuff. And then all it takes is that one. You told me that's crazy. And then from there, so you hit up that the guy from Northeast, and then from there it just kept spiraling.
Yep. So that first
so
year,
it's all word of mouth.
That's it. I don't use a booking app. I don't use nothing.
How'd you land Lil Baby? That was the most recent one. That was crazy.
Vic Blends.
What was that?
Vic Blends.
Who's that?
The guy from Fayetteville. He lives in Atlanta now. He goes around making the viral TikToks, cutting people.
That's crazy.
Vic Blends. So I was cutting. So this is A&T's homecoming.
Yeah.
The concert was Saturday night. So I'm cutting all week up until that point. So Saturday morning, I wake up. I'm on my third client of the day.
And you're driving everywhere? Or are they coming to you?
I have a little studio. I have a studio.
Okay, you have
now,
a studio.
But I mean, I still do house calls and whatnot. But so it's Saturday morning, I'm on my third client. And in the middle of his haircut, my phone is ringing. And one of my guys is calling me from Instagram.
Oh, shit.
Usually I never answer. If you call me on Instagram, I'm not answering
that's
the
weird.
phone. So something told me.
Thank God you answered.
I answered the phone. And my guy, he was just like, yo, go look at Vic Blend's story. He put on his story, he needs the best and most trusted barber in Greensboro.
What?
So I'm like, all right. And mind you, I would have never seen his story.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm not on Instagram right now. So my guy, he told me, I already sent him your profile and all that, but go respond to his story. So I go, I respond, I tell him tap in. I put my phone back in my pocket. I get back to cutting. And something told me, I'm like, let me send him my work. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how many DMs he's getting right now. He don't have time to go to everybody's page and look at their work.
Right.
So I'm like, let me send him some work. So I sent him 6 pictures of my work, put my phone back in my pocket. My phone vibrates instantly. So I'm telling my client, I'm like, yo, this dude got 2 million followers. He's probably not going to see my
That's
DM.
how I feel sometimes.
He's not going to see my DM. So my phone rings, and I'm like, yo, I think he just hit me back. So Vic Blends, so I open my phone, it's Vic. He's like, yo, I'm like, what's up, man? And he was like, I'm thinking he's in Greensboro.
Yeah.
He's about to give a barber a chance to cut his hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You didn't think anything about it.
Yeah, so he responded, and he was like, I have a client in Greensboro that needs a haircut at 3, but it needs to be very private. Let me know if you can do it.
I love how he said a client.
Yeah,
like,
so
keep
I'm
it
like,
mad low
so
key.
now I'm thinking, I'm like, because he doesn't really cut regular people no more. So I'm like, who could he be sending me? And then I'm like, okay, the concert is tonight. Lil Baby is here. Nardo Wick is here.
So you were already thinking about this before?
Yeah.
Oh, Nardo Wick. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that.
So I'm like, it's no telling who they're with, who they bringing with them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know he's not about to hand me Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to my client now. I'm like, bro, I think I might cut Lil Baby today. You know what I'm saying? So Vic, I tell him, he's like, send me your number. Sent him my number like 5 minutes later. Telling my client, I'm like, I think I might cut Lil Baby today. Phone ring is Vic. He's like, yo, Lil Baby is in Greensboro.
Oh, shit.
And he need a haircut at 3. So at this point, like, my hand is like, I'm like, you're not about to hand me the best rapper in the world.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
real.
I'm saying? So,
yo, that's
like,
crazy.
Yo, he's like, pull up at 3. I'm going to send you the details and all that. So a lot of people don't know that was the connection. Wow. I didn't even tell people I talked to Vic. But
wow. So wait, so how are you cutting? Like, let's say when you're in this situation, you're with Lil Baby. How are you not nervous and shaking right now, bro?
Oh, because look, I trust my abilities. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so,
I feel you. Like, but how did you not get the nerves though?
I treat them like regular people.
Okay, so you have to detach of like all that, which is how celebrities should be treated. Yeah. Anyways,
in this case, I think of myself as a celebrity.
That's good, bro.
He needs my work. You know what I'm saying? He's calling me for my work.
Bro.
You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
That's
so
dope. That's a good mentality.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm getting in the room. You know, Lil Baby and all his guys walk in, and I'm like, I'm sitting there, like, I'm not making a facial expression, but I'm like,
damn, this is really happening.
Ain't nobody finna believe I'm really chilling with
Yeah,
Lil Baby right now.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy.
I mean, it was cool. They was having their conversations. I was keeping it professional. I would chime in every here and there, you know. But
Zorn was the one who sent me that post.
Really?
He sent me the post. He goes, "But ain't no way," and I was like, "What?"
Bro, when I posted his cut, my phone didn't stop ringing for 3 days.
Yeah,
straight.
and that, you know, this is a little thing of me. I knew that if I hit you up at that moment, you had too much shit going on.
Yeah,
so I waited.
I
waited like 2 weeks. I was like, I'm gonna let it die down a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you want to be on the podcast?
Bro.
But that's crazy, bro. And so I'm assuming you did it in a hotel or something like real
Yep.
private. Yeah, that's
Hotel
crazy.
suite.
How was he?
He was
mad
cool.
chill dude, right?
He was normal. He was probably with everybody, like the memes and everything. That goes on about,
He
like,
he seemed really chill.
Yeah, he's cool.
Who's on your your bucket list? Like if you had you have 4 people, Mount Rushmore right now, of people that you haven't already cut.
That I haven't cut that I would
Who
want
would
to.
you just love to cut?
I mean, so I knew I needed to get some rappers.
That's crazy. That
I
could open
all
up some
the rappers
doors.
and went to the top guy right
Yeah,
now.
you really
So
did.
at this point now, I'm like, I need Drake.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
I need Drake. My favorite player right now is DeMar DeRozan. I want DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Give me LeBron.
DeMar's your favorite player? That's an interesting one. He's a hustler.
DeMar is my favorite. So give me Drake,
LeBron would be big.
Drake, DeMar, LeBron.
LeBron would be tough. You're going to have to fix the hairline.
And give me Kevin Durant.
KD,
Just
okay.
because.
He gonna talk mad shit the whole time.
I don't care. Look, give me Kevin. I can fix Kevin Durant.
Right.
I promise you I can.
How do you feel about the implants and stuff? Like you know how like the hairline implants and stuff?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No, I wouldn't do it though.
You wouldn't do it?
Nah,
it's not your specialty.
I just cut hair.
Yeah, and how did you get linked up with you cut LiAngelo, right?
Yep, LiAngelo Ball.
That's because he played for the Greensboro Swarm. And I'm assuming you just had to connect there.
Yeah, so I cut a lot of players on the Swarm, and one of his closest friends down here is Jalen Crutcher, the point guard from the Swarm. So I've been cutting Jalen.
I'm pretty sure I DM'd Jalen to try to get on the podcast, but it's hard to DM those guys.
Oh yeah, I could probably say
really. That'd be so cool.
for sure.
Yeah, I was trying to get one of the Swarm guys. Well, obviously LiAngelo's like
they all cool.
Really?
All of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I've been cutting Jalen for about 2 years now, and he was telling LiAngelo last year about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm looking, and every time I go to one of the games, I'm like, LiAngelo, he got a clean cut, but I don't see nobody on Instagram posting him. So I'm like, who's cutting his hair? And I'm like,
what did he
like,
say?
I'm like, he looked like one of the dudes that cut his own hair.
Oh, for real?
So when he finally hit me up, I walk in, and I'm like, who be cutting your hair? He's like, yeah, I cut my own hair. I'm like, I knew you cut your own hair. He cut LaMelo and Lonzo when they all together too.
Oh,
so
for real?
I was.
He seems like the style type.
For sure. I was the first person to cut his hair in 2
That's
years.
crazy.
2 years.
He was always like him. Well, the whole Greensboro Swarm, but him especially, obviously with the clout. He was one of my hit lists. But like that's like, you know how you feel like when you DM somebody.
He don't go out in public.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And also crazy. This is random, but I was in LA one year. This had to have been 2018. But I was in LA and 2019 or something. And I go to the LAX and I'm in the regular line. And I see TSA pre-check, and this is during masks, so it had to have been 2020. Yeah. So everybody had masks on, and I see this dude, tall dude, bigger stature, got tatted up, and with a posse. And so I was kind of like, that can't be LiAngelo. Yeah. That can't be. And so I searched up LiAngelo and his stories in LA, and I saw the hand tattoos, and I was like, oh shit. I should have said something. I was like not that far from him. It was kind of crazy, but this was before the whole Greensboro. That's cool. That's crazy. He's mad private, and you were able to get into that. And first person to cut his hair in freaking 20. Yeah, the 2 years. That's crazy, bro. Isn't life a ride, bro? After high school, of all places, Western Guilford, man. How was so hopping all the way back to Western Guilford days, hooping, bro? How annoying was it hooping with Coach? That's like,
look, what you was about to say?
Yeah, bro, he plays so much favors and shit, bro. Like,
you think so?
I think so. Well, the thing is, like, I got to see everything after y'all left too, and it was kind of a little bit downhill.
I'll say it changed after we left.
Yeah,
but my senior year,
it was you and Khalil.
Yeah, everybody had a role on that team.
Yeah, you were a point guard, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he played what, shooting guard? Dang, who else was the starting five?
Jackson, tall ass
motherfucker.
Mike Smith.
Oh my God, Mike! How was Mike?
Yeah. And I think Steven started.
Oh my God, I miss Mike so much, bro.
Yeah.
Sedarius. Oh yeah,
Sedarius started.
That's a favorite of Coach right there. Damn, I haven't seen. Have you talked to Mike at all?
No.
I haven't talked to Mike since high school. That was my guy.
Jackson though.
Really?
Yeah.
He played in
He played at Methodist.
Yeah, Methodist. Yeah, a couple of our, the whole, not just the team, but like sports in Western went to Methodist. That's kind of crazy. Some lacrosse guys and stuff. Yeah. Wow. So Barber, this whole thing, what's end game? Or not end game, but like you see yourself in like a couple years from now. Because end game's too far.
Being in a different city every other weekend.
Oh, yeah. So like real.
I want to build up the demand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know how much of this you can talk about, but I wanted, this is a big question of mine. Is like, how do you decide how to charge celebrities?
I charge them like normal people.
Okay.
It's funny you ask that though, because this is free game. So
that's crazy.
I know a lot of barbers, for instance, they seen Lil Baby. They know he's rich. You know what I'm saying? So when I walked in, like I ain't even have a price in mind. But if he asked me how much, I would have just told him $50 like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you charge 50?
Like everybody else.
Everybody
You know
else.
what I'm saying? So hold on. So my mindset is, so like these guys have millions of dollars.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to get around these guys for their money. So they already think you're there for the money.
You know, I thought about this too. That's crazy.
So my whole logic is like, I'm going to charge you like a normal person. I'm not going to charge you $300 a cut just because I know you got millions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to charge you 50. You know what I'm saying? So now you looking at me like, okay, he's not here for my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to make you put me on a pedestal like, okay, he's a real genuine dude.
I like that.
But it's also going to make you want to give me a little more money because you see it's not about
like
the money.
tip-wise.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I talked to Zoran about this when we were chatting about you cutting hair. I was like, I bet you, I swear to God, you can ask him too. I was like, I bet you he charges the normal rate because smart people would.
Yeah.
I feel like if you charge, actually, that's just when they're going to be like, oh, fuck this guy.
Bro, I'm like, give me $50 and let me take this picture.
Yeah, that's so much clout already, bro.
More money
and the memory of
like
everything. That's crazy.
The picture is my trophy. That is an accomplishment for me. You know what I'm saying? The money, that don't matter. I was just in the same room with you.
Imagine flying to like, well, you got it. Okay, so like, let's say you book ahead of time. I'm assuming these celebrities tip well.
Absolutely.
Okay, I figured. How would you see your business become? I want to see how to phrase this question. So you said your goal is to travel around, right?
Yep.
And cut big names or just big people in general.
City to city.
Would you? How many people would it take for you to see it fitting to fly somewhere? You get what I'm saying? Like the business wise, like
it'd take one.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Dang, they must be tipping really well.
Look, so it's a video out right now with Diddy. And he was going on live, and he was telling everybody he pays his barber $1,000 a haircut.
Shit, boy.
And if he needs his barber for the day, he pays him $5,000 a day.
Yeah.
So my mindset, I'm like, if he can do it, if he can make $1,000 a haircut, why can't I? Why should I settle for 50?
A lot of things about the very specificness of what you do is there's not a lot of people that do it. The traveling barbers. There's I know of some. But I know of some like celebrity, not in person. Like I know this guy, he's a YouTuber, Jeff Wittick. He has his own like barber YouTube channel where he like podcasts while he's cutting hair. Really? And he travels and he's got to be making good money if you're traveling like to like Miami and shit like that. And so I'm thinking like that, but how many people do you know that do that? Everyone works for somebody or works at a studio.
How many people do you know that do that? How many people can actually cut hair good enough for you to want to fly them out? How many people do you trust? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a big one, bro.
I don't come with no problems. You know what I'm saying?
You pop in. What's up? Cut your hair. Out.
I'm gone.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm not doing nothing extra. Let me get this picture of the cut.
All right. How many of your clientele percentage wise are black men, African American men? 100?
No.
Oh, you've got some other people there? All right. Well, like what? Hit me with some.
I would say it's about 75%.
75? Okay. Yeah. So what's the other 25 usually?
White.
What's the easiest to cut? Because I feel like black is hard though.
No.
Maybe for you
it depends
because
on
you're
who
black.
you ask. If you ask a Dominican barber, they practice on straight hair all the time.
True.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
that's why whenever I picked my barber, I know him. Swivel, you know Swivel. Yeah.
Chase
I go to
is my guy. Chase is who I sent the picture to.
Oh, for real?
Chase was the one that told me. He was like, "This is what you need to be doing." Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's Chase.
Chase is older brothers with Austin, and also like Chase played basketball with Zorn's brother. That's how I got linked with them. Yeah. But my guy works for Chase. He's like Asian dude, Josh.
I think I know.
I'll fuck with him just because he knows exactly how my hair works. Yeah. So I don't have to say anything.
Exactly.
I just go in.
He might think your hair is easier to cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I have like similar hair to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the whole thing too. And people don't understand how important barbers are, bro. I can't imagine cutting my own hair.
I tell
dog.
my clients all the time, I'm like, I'm the most important person in your life, bro. I don't care what you say to me.
Especially if you're a celebrity, dude.
I do 90% of the work for you.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is talk and show up.
Have you had any celebrities that have became, or like just like big names that have became like reoccurring, like have hit you up more than once?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. JT
that's
Thor
so cool, bro.
JT Thor from the Hornets.
So you go to Charlotte for that one?
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. You live in the life, dog.
Drive up to Charlotte, might chill with him for a little bit. He might give me some tickets to the game.
Oh, wow.
All of that.
Wow. Do you ever think, like, do you ever have time to sit and meditate and think about the life that you live? You're just in the hustle mode right now. Yeah. You ain't thinking about it. You're waiting until you're 30, and then you're going to sit down and you're like, damn.
Like, I be doing, like, when I cut Lil Baby, like, it hit me right then and there, but it didn't really hit me till a couple days later. Like, bro, I was really just in the room. Like, I go see him on the TV. Yeah. I was like, bro, I was just with him.
That's crazy. And you got to go to the show at A&T's Homecoming. How was that?
It was cool.
Yeah, A&T's Homecoming is always crazy. I've
heard.
Like
21,000 people there.
Yeah, I've never gone to it, but I've been around. Yeah, like, I know how it is. Yeah, but I'm always kind of scared because there's always some shit that pops off. You know what I'm saying? It's Greensboro, bro.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't.
So how long you been here? The whole time? Well, like stationed here. Obviously, you travel.
Yeah, the whole time.
Wow, that's crazy. Kind of me too. I left for college. Charlotte?
Yeah.
Charlotte's a big one.
Bigger city.
A lot of celebrities too.
Yep.
I remember. I mean, Charlotte and Raleigh. I was in Charlotte and like this, like Ashton Kutcher, randomly at the airport. Really? Shit. I couldn't talk to him. There was like people and shit, but like just like random people will just be in and out of that city. Yeah, and it's growing, and it's close.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to find a place to stay though. It's expensive there.
I'm trying to get downtown.
Like uptown Charlotte?
Yeah.
That shit's expensive, boy.
A high rise or something.
I know, but you got to be cutting a lot of hair for that.
2-bedroom apartment, get your hair cut on the 20th.
Okay, so you have a studio right now.
Yeah.
Where's that? What
private
area?
Location.
Oh, private. Okay. I got you. All right, bro. You ain't got to say all that mob shit.
Private location.
All right, so with your studio and then like you leaving to Charlotte, all that stuff, in the future, do you see, wait, are you going to get a studio in Charlotte?
Yep.
Okay. I guess that's smart in case people have to hop in and have somewhere rather than you going to them.
For sure.
I'm thinking about all the logistics. How much equipment do you have to bring with you when you cut hair?
Really,
like, is it like a...
I got a backpack. It's a bag.
Just a backpack?
Like a traveling kit. Yeah, you open it up, it folds out.
How does the seating work? Because you know how like barbers, they got to have that like... You just kind of make do with whatever?
So from the beginning, I mean, I cut somebody in a chair like this. Or
oh, shit. That feels so
uncomfortable. If you was in a low chair
uncomfortable.
and I got to bend my back, I mean, it's...
You're so tall, though. Come on, man. That's a lot of...
it's going to kill my back, but, I mean...
You still hoop?
Not
as much?
Really.
No exercise anymore?
College, but no, I don't really.
Damn, you don't even exercise?
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I was about to say, how are you so fit right now?
So, I mean...
genetics. Bro, tell me, you used to pull up to the Rush. Did you ever used to pull up to the Rush or like any of those gyms? You never did. I was gonna say, bro, you'd probably be killing everybody.
I get invited all the time. Like, yeah, I'd be there. I don't never show up.
That's so funny. Wait, so no basketball anymore?
Not really.
At all.
I mean, I might play some of the team now.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah, it wasn't for you. Not future wise.
It was until I tore my knee up.
Oh, you tore your knee?
I tore
ACL or what?
Ligaments in my knee. Yeah, my ACL.
Oh shit.
My LCL, and then
I did not know this. College?
Yeah.
How?
I was driving to the basket. I came down, stepped on the player's foot. My knee just buckled. Yeah.
Ooh. Was it a set play or was it just like ISO?
No, it was kind of like in transition.
Okay.
Coming down.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's wild. After that, I gave it up. Yeah, I'm like, I'm done.
Man, you know what's a good connection you could get to? I know this isn't your world, but this could be another whole thing with Charlotte. Charlotte has so much sports in general. Yeah. So if you get tied into football or soccer even.
I'm trying to.
I mean, even soccer, they make millions.
If any of y'all know, any of the guys, tap me in, please.
That would be crazy. I know one guy. I could maybe. I know the guy who he handles the sports management of the soccer team there.
It's a start.
Yeah. He's a white dude. You could probably cut his hair.
I can it's a start for sure.
Dude, why people hair so thin?
It is. Nah, it's just thin.
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
People ask me all the time.
But the thing about, black people hair that I notice is there's so much variation. So you got like people who got dreads, you got people who got and then like some people have like kind of like a mix of like what, well, light skin people have like a little mix
straight,
too.
Curly, coarse,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know.
How do you manage with all that, bro? That's crazy.
It's easy.
I guess it's all in the head, huh?
Yeah, it's easy.
So when you're cutting hair, let's say random celebrity hits you up, you pulling up. Do you have a set thing in mind, or do they tell you, like, do you ask them, like, hey, what do you want? Like,
yeah, usually they don't really get too much, but I mean, I take what I need and we get it right.
How often do people get haircuts that are of that stature? Like
it just depends. Like the big time, like Lil Baby, he might get a cut every 3 days.
Damn, bro, that's crazy to think about.
Every 3, like, cause when I cut him, he was like, I just got a cut like 2-3 days ago. Like,
I guess they have to stay fresh.
Line it up.
They have to stay fresh.
The camera's always on them.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
But think about it though. Diddy pays his barber $1,000 a haircut.
I know, that's $3,000.
$5,000 a day.
Yeah.
You making $5,000 to $10,000 a week cutting hair.
Damn.
And you think I'm gonna settle for $50?
Not eventually. Not eventually, bro. If you had to pick a city, where would you go? Besides Charlotte, like after.
I've been thinking Atlanta, Miami.
Atlanta's a lot of rappers.
Maybe back to Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Are you from there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sketchy area to be from, my guy.
It's cool.
A lot of rappers though.
It's cool.
A lot of rappers.
A big city. I gotta go to a big city.
Yeah. Do you think Detroit is that big of a city?
Yes.
I don't know. After everything,
go all the time.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, in Detroit all the time.
All right. I've never been. I'm kind of scared.
It's nice. Nah, you can
really?
see Canada from across the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Canada. Canada's cool. Toronto, but Atlanta. I don't know if you know Tusi.
Yes.
Yeah, you know he's from Raleigh.
Yeah.
I randomly ran into him.
Really?
Yeah. We like linked up. He's on one of my YouTube videos.
He still live out here, I think.
He family wise, yeah, but he's in Atlanta too.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of does both.
Plug
there,
me in.
there. Dude, Atlanta would be great. I can DM him. I'll see. I don't know if he still even like will respond, but because you know those people, high stature, bro. That's crazy, man. All right, here's another thing. Now, give me 3 people that you would cut celebrity wise that aren't black. This now changes things.
I don't even got an answer for you. I can't even think.
Brad Pitt. I was like,
that aren't black.
God, that would be a hard. Well, I mean, we got some ballers, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Luka Doncic.
I'm trying to get like to the models and actors.
Models and actors.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some contracts with some movie companies and all of that.
Oh my God, that would be secure too. Base salary and stuff. Ooh, cutting on set.
I seen one of the guys, he was cutting on set for Black Panther. And I'm like,
that would go hard.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to get linked up with Jordan Peele.
I need to.
Because all his movies are just predominantly black.
I need to.
That'd be such a good link up too.
Figure it out.
Man, that's crazy. Soon. I'm trying to imagine your lifestyle.
Coming soon.
So, besides cutting hair, how much of your week is spent on cutting hair, like percentage wise, like or stuff for your hair?
95%.
95. So like the rest, that 5%, what are you doing? Coaching. What do you coach?
Greensboro College.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Steven went there, right?
Steven. Did he? No, he went to Guilford.
Oh, he went to Guilford.
Yeah,
oh, I'm tripping. Wow, that's cool though.
Yeah.
Are you head coach?
Assistant.
Yeah. What does assistant coach do?
Everything the head coach don't do. Everything.
So everything. Say everything except for be the face.
Yeah.
Damn.
Except for stand up during the games. That's everything.
I would be the worst guy. I'd be like, yo, let's do pick and rolls. Pick and rolls. Let's just keep running pick and rolls. Who do you support basketball wise? Hornets? Because you know them?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I support
but other than
I cut.
Detroit? That's like the worst team to support.
I mean, by default, yeah. But
yeah, I'm so sorry.
Bradley Beal.
DeMar DeRozan.
Players mainly.
I feel like everybody's like that now.
Yeah.
Because there's no like, it kind of sucks, but there's no loyalty.
They move around.
Everybody moves. Yeah. Like I like watching Luka play because he's just so fucking talented. Really?
Slow as ever.
Slow as hell, but he control the pace.
Oh my God.
You gotta admit, he slows everything down. The whole game slows down.
How is he scoring 40 and 50 a game?
Yeah, bro. It's like kind of Shaq level. Like you get the ball, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And they just gotta be able to deal with it. That's crazy. Do you go on when you go to Charlotte games and they get you tickets and shit? Do you go to like the box or?
I was in the box once, but usually I'm like in the lower level. Like
that's dope, bro.
Family or
that's dope. That's dope as fuck. Football next, maybe.
Football. I went to an NFL game a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah?
It wasn't for me. I left after a quarter.
Yeah.
The scenery was nice, but I'm like, I don't.
Football's okay. I mean,
what's going on?
Cutting that'd be a good link though.
Yeah, I'll cut them.
You got to start watching football so you know what to say.
We could talk about something else. Man,
that's what a wild world that you live, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And nice car too.
Appreciate
driving
it.
a yellow car.
Yeah.
How long you been driving that?
Too.
Yeah, it is old school.
Maybe 3 years now.
What's the dream car?
4 years. Dream. I just bought that. That was one.
Oh, that. Okay.
That was one. I have a '86 Monte Carlo.
Oh, so you were into classics.
Yeah.
Damn, son. You gonna end up being a car collector?
Yes.
Have some? Yeah.
I'm gonna buy another one. I think I'm gonna buy another one.
Bro, you ever go to car shows?
Yes.
Dude, them shits are so nice.
Out there. I just bought a motor for
yeah?
it. Put that in.
You went to the ones in Greensboro or do one in? Because there's like Greensboro, there's Burlington.
Some in Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte's are the big ones.
I think I've been to a couple in Greensboro.
Yeah, I had a friend, or I guess my friend's ex-husband friend thing. I don't know. He won a competition for one of the car shows on YouTube or whatever, sponsored by Ford or Chevy, and it's like a drifting competition.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and like car kind of like that, drifting and everything. He won like $100K, and I was just like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I wish.
I might have to get out there then.
Well, so what's your funniest celebrity moment? Any memorable ones?
Funny? I wouldn't say funny, but I would say. So actually, like 2 weeks ago, I had went and cut Aaron Wheeler from the Swarm.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first time this ever happened. So I'm packing my bags. I get everything. I get to his house. I'm setting up. I'm like, what we doing to it? He's like, just cut it down to wavelength, fade the sides, line the beard up.
Okay.
So I go to pick up my clipper, and I go to grab one of the guards. And I'm like, fuck, I don't got the guards.
No.
So I'm like, how am I finna cut his hair? So
that's the thing to put on the...
Yeah, to cut it to a certain length.
Yeah.
So I don't have him with me. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying not to let him see.
Yeah, of course not. You got to pay...
Forgive me, Aaron.
He won't
I'm trying not to let him see that I'm like, fuck. I'm not going back home to get him. I'm about to figure this out.
Hell no.
So I did have some spare guards, but it was for another clipper. So those didn't fit the clipper I was using. Okay. So I'm like, fuck it. This can go two ways, one of two ways. I can hold the guard on the clipper.
Yeah.
And see what that does. One is going to cut it. Two, I'm going to give him a ball spot. But we finna figure this out.
A ball? Because it would just go right in.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's going to fall off. So I'm holding it. I'm like, all right. So I
Did it work
take
so
the
far?
first swipe. It cut it to the perfect length. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to finesse his whole haircut by holding this guard.
So you're doing two hands?
Yeah. And it came out crazy. And I'm like, most people would have folded under that situation.
Yeah.
But nah.
So it worked?
Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, ain't that some shit when you forget something small as fuck?
It's the first time I ever did it.
Bro, I went to A&T. I wanted to film an outdoor podcast. This is like my second one ever, right?
Yeah.
And I went to A&T. We drove all the way out there. We set up everything. My memory card. I don't have a memory card.
Damn.
Like, fuck. So I had to drive to a fucking Walmart, zoom over there, grab one really quick, and just fucking finesse it, whatever. But that shit is crazy. I'm trying to think right now. You know, it'd be a really fun. Well, no, you see, you're not a social media guy though. Like on your, that's what you got to get into.
Instagram because I cut hair.
You got to get into it, bro. You got to start posting shit on your Instagram. It don't even have to be about you. Just about your cuts. I'm gonna start posting
myself a lot more too.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
I got some videos coming out of like the behind the scenes.
Bro, you know,
go cut the celebrities.
You know how viral a reel would be of like this people I've cut. And it's just like pictures of just fucking the ridiculous celebrities. Because I see your page and I'm just like, there's no way you don't have way more followers. Bro. But because with the amount of people that you're just cutting,
I look at it all the time and I'm like, damn, I just really.
You got to start putting really work on that. People. It is crazy how now like all this the service field and like workers and stuff like that, how much social media can play a role in things. Or well, obviously connections too.
Yeah. It could take you from here to there.
It's so crazy that all your connections kind of linked its way up. Dang. Yeah. Now, Lil Baby. I don't even know where you can go from here. Drake and Post Malone.
Yeah, Drake come holla at me.
Could you imagine cutting Posty's hair? He's just dude. I don't even know how he cuts his hair. He's either shave it all off or.
Oh no, we could figure it out.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Do it.
That would be mad cool. You should cut an Asian's hair, bro.
Y'all scare me. I ain't gonna lie.
Jeremy Lin. No, actually, Utah.
Jeremy Lin's.
Utah Watanabe, but he has hair like me. Yeah, he's a hooper though.
I'd be scared to touch.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
it's probably different. He's leading the league in like 3-point percentage, which is crazy. So you still follow up on basketball a lot. Yeah. Sure, yeah. That's great. What player do you hate?
Do I hate?
Most or like dislike? Pat Bev. We got Westbrook.
I can't even say it. Because I might cut him one now. I can't say it.
Yeah, you're right.
No
so
go.
I could say this. I was in Greensboro downtown filming a outdoor podcast. Random as fuck. This dude was in town that week, and he lives in Vietnam, but he's black dude, and he's a basketball trainer, and he's training the Vietnamese teams right now. But I was like, oh, like what kind of training have you done? And he's like, oh, I've trained like Tristan Thompson, like all like Westbrook. He has all these pictures and shit to verify, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Because he's like he's a skills coach, so he does like a lot of like the dribble work and the skills and stuff like that. And so I asked him, I was like, who was the hardest person to deal with? And he said Westbrook instantly. He was just like, Westbrook.
For real?
And I was like, wait, really? Because I heard that, but I also feel like every teammate of his is like, oh, Westbrook's like the best and stuff like that. And he was like, bro, he's the rudest dude I've ever met.
Some of them be cool people, but yeah, like I wouldn't.
I think it's the way that you grow up.
Yeah.
How if you have that chip on your shoulder too much, you're just kind of an asshole.
Still be a good person though. I'm an asshole, but I'm cool.
That's true. I don't think you're not. Well, then again, I don't like know that side. I only know you from high school being a fucking hooper. Yeah. And then now this, which is crazy, bro. What a flip. You should make a movie after yourself. Say the documentary with Carmoni.
Jordan Pierre, come on.
Right, dude. Imagine cutting all those people's hairs. Like fucking what is it? Michael B. Jordan. We got fucking. I'm trying to think of all the celebs. Idris Elba would be bad cool.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I cut Terrence J.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
From BT.
Yeah.
I cut Terrence J.
That's crazy. That's a throwback for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
You say Terrence J now, they be like, who is that?
We're the youngest who will know who he is. After us, I don't like Zord's girlfriend probably does no fucking clue. Who the fuck is that? How is and this is a little bit more personal. You don't have to say anything too crazy, but how is love life as a barber that travels and stuff?
It's cool.
Yeah. Are you with anyone like long term?
It's
kind of. Yeah.
I'll be all over the place.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like, how do you even? You can't settle anytime soon. Not with this lifestyle. I'm thinking, unless they match your lifestyle.
You gotta find somebody that
matches.
Yeah. That got their own life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be
busy. Yeah.
Because you gotta find
all my time. You ain't gonna get it.
That's what I'm saying. Right, so I was talking to a girl, and this reminds me of your lifestyle. Yeah. So I was talking to a girl who we can't even talk frequently like that. She's a traveling makeup artist. Okay. So like people will lease her out, kind of like you. Not some celebrities, and then some mostly like bridal and things like that. She gotta constantly do traveling. I'm like, yeah, that shit would be hard to keep up with. Yeah. So you gotta have someone that's on that same trajectory.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get on my time. I'll tell you that
right now. That's good though. I feel like some girls like that though.
Yeah. I like being by myself.
You're almost like an athlete, dog. You know how like athletes, like they have that lifestyle where they're like, all right, I'll text you a little bit. And then like I got the fucking gym and everything like that. You're pretty much an athlete again. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on the podcast, dude. Definitely. This is crazy. I'm thinking of, before I close it off, I'm just really thinking of the list of things. So of all the moments that you've cut before we finish this out, what were the most memorable ones? So we got Lil Baby. I'm assuming it's the top.
Lil Baby, P, Jello, Terrence J, JT Thor. Shout out JT Thor. He put me on a lot.
Really?
JT and Jalen Crusher.
Those are the top list.
Because they referred me to everybody. Like JT put me in.
It's all about referrals, dog.
You just need one person.
That really is, man. Hey, I appreciate you for everything, dude. Man. Yeah, all right, everybody go follow him on the only thing he has, Instagram, The Surgeon, or TheXSRGN. Yep. Thanks, Carmoni. Appreciate you.